My name is Joe, and I'm a pipe smoker. I have a morning ritual I like to do when I get up in the morning. I like to get up when my wife's still sleeping. She gets up around 8 to go to work, and so I get up an hour before her, and I get up and have a cup of coffee. I get this big old 4 cup coffee mug, Gurkha mug, that I have that usually holds a double amount of coffee and lasts about the same amount of time that it takes to smoke my bowl. And I'll go pour my coffee, and then I'll come inside the living room and open up the cabinet and pick me out a pipe. And then after that, I'll match up the tobacco what I feel like smoking that morning. I'll look and see what I haven't had in a while and just pick. It's pretty much just random, whatever I feel like. And then I'll grab me a tin, pack me a bowl full, usually about 3/4 of the way. And grab my lighter. It's the same lighter that I use every morning. And then I'll go out into the front to the patio. I got the hammock chairs that we bought for that to sit out on the patio in the evening time. So I'll go out in the morning time, sit there, bring out my little tray, put my coffee down, and light my pipe, and just sit there and listen to the birds and the trees, and watch the girls play, and the cats around the neighborhood walking around, washing themselves. And that's about it. I'll sit there for about an hour, and then by the time the wife gets up, I'll come inside, spend time with her before she has to go to work. There's a group of us that used to get together all the time and smoke cigars. It's when I lived closer to everybody, and for a couple of years we'd all hang out and smoke cigars together. And then I moved out of the city and stopped hanging out with people. And I haven't seen a friend of mine for a couple of years. And then all of a sudden one day he popped back in the picture again, and he suggested that we should pick up some manly hobbies, like straight razor shaving, which he actually got me into, that I do that he doesn't do. I rub it in his face all the time. And I suggested pipes, so I was like, oh, that sounds kind of a cool idea. So I went and got me a Nordic pipe, and that was pretty much game over after that, man. I just that first bowl, I lit it up, and I was like, damn, it was like almost like eating candy, and it kicked the scars to the curb. It was like instant love at first sight, man. Like first puff, I should say. And then so I had my Nordic pipe for probably about 2 or 3 months. I just practiced smoking on that. And then once I started getting better, I started getting a little bit better, more high end pipes. Then I started collecting Petersons, and I got me collected probably about 25 of them. And then I was like, you know what, this is way too many pipes, man. All I really wanted was probably like 21, so I could have smoke 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, the evening time, and then have one pipe for each week. But now I just, it's just pretty much one pipe a day. It's morning time is when I do most of my smoking. And so then I got me a pipe rack to put up, and then I figured out what kind of tobacco I like, tried a bunch of different tobaccos, and what I ended up settling on is a brand called McLeland's. I like the English cut. When the English is kind of a smoky flavor. When you first smell it, it makes you think of barbecue, and you're like, what the hell? It doesn't smell like barbecue, but when you light it up, it's just a whole new different world. It's amazing. And then you have like the Virginias, which are okay, but they tend to be a little tangy, and you get kind of what's called tongue bite, which kind of burns your tongue a little bit, and then plus they kind of burn hot. They're all right, but the English are pretty much my favorites. And that's about it, man. I just every morning my coffee and pipe, I do that. Rest of my day is smooth sailing.